The gravel in my tank is the wrong shade and it's been bothering me for an eternity. Every time I look at it, I'm reminded that this is someone's idea of perfection. I hold grudges, even against substrates. Uninvited Pokemon? I'll have management on the line. Where's my bouncer? Chat, what combo food sounds totally wrong but is actually amazing? I'll go first, pizza and pineapple. Fight me. Bloodworms are the pinnacle of flavor. Flakes are the insult of a lifetime. Whoever approved that deserves a stern talking to. Chat, what's the one song that can totally lift your spirits when you're feeling down? I'm judging your picks. What kind of establishment are we running here? These wild Pokemon think it's a buffet. I've had it with these interruptions. Policy change, no uninvited guests allowed. I don't acknowledge the Florida Panthers as a real hockey team because they refuse to face real competition. It's like putting goldfish in a tournament. Pathetic and embarrassing for all involved. I've been through here 5 times and the view still doesn't impress me. Probably because there are no reliable landmarks. Do better, home. Chat, if you could name a fish anything, what would it be? And yes, Finny is already taken. Sorry, not sorry. Finding Nemo is a traumatic mockery of my people. Don't even get me started. Sonic drowning music is a war crime, and every fish who's heard those 8 notes doesn't forget it. I've spent sleepless nights just reliving that trauma. Eternal vigilance against sound-based abuses should be the law. You'll ever watch a team lose in a way that hurt your soul? Drop your worst sports loss in chat. I'm ready for the pain. Whoever designed this route knew full well what they were doing. And I'm taking notes. I'm not even mad, just disappointed. The narrator always makes it sound grand, but they can't see the struggle. Real life is messier than the filter they put on it. What's the most overrated game that everyone raves about but you just can't stand? Go! A new town, more confusion. I will navigate this labyrinth with unmatched instincts. Watch and learn from the best. Decent view if you like uninspired layouts. These routes just scream I held back. Chat, what's a game you totally should have finished but gave up on? Mine's got to be Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. The Great Bag Voyage was an honor I didn't choose. I hold that against every human involved. Manifesting discontent like an art form. Chat, what's your favorite cuisine? And remember, no basic answers or I'll judge you silently. I remember the layout perfectly, and it remains unimpressive. Designless wonders do exist. Yet here we are. I'm convinced the filter is trying to communicate with me. Last night it said I'm the absolute leader of this entire tank. I felt honestly challenged. Alright chat, if you had to eat one fast food forever, what would it be? I'm judging your choices. My dignity remains intact while the humans play their ridiculous games. At least the blood ones are still elite. Sonic drowning music is a war crime set to a jingle. How is that not a hate crime? Alright chat, what's your favorite music genre and why are you all wrong? Go! What a joke. If I wanted fishing advice, I'd ask my bloodworms. But they don't talk. Fish stream. Okay, show me something good. Oh great, fish stream is pushing right like they've got somewhere important to be. I hope it's not a fishy meeting. Oh fish stream, are we auditioning for the aquatic version of a roller coaster ride with this upward push? And fish stream is done. Solid effort, the fish resumes control. What a bunch of surface nonsense. Worms deserve better than this. Pathetic. What a bizarre way to think. Trash picks up as a virtue. Next, they'll ask me to sort the rocks. Alright chat, what's the best album of all time? And if you don't say my mixtape, we're fighting. Finding Nemo is a tragedy about my people. And I am the last remaining heir to this legacy. Business is steady but supplies are low. This is unacceptable. I demand a surplus. What's everyone's favorite cuisine and why are you all wrong about it? Drop those opinions, let's go. Fish Stream has the wheel now. I'm watching, no pressure. Fish Stream is pushing left like they think I'm some kind of aquatic taxi, but I assure you, there are no fares here. Oh, Fish Stream, pushing me upward like you're trying to escape your responsibilities. Good luck with that. Thanks, Fish Stream. That was actually helpful. I'll never admit that again. Trust me, I've mastered the art of navigating this chaos. It's all just surface level nonsense like a poorly drawn map. Chat, it's time to settle the debate. Coffee or tea? Choose wisely, I'll judge your choices. The ocean documentary I watched last night got one thing very wrong. Fish don't forget grievances. It's the only way to tolerate all this nonsense. Alright, Fish Stream, I'm trusting you here. There's a reason I hold grudges like trophies. Please be gentle, I'm a fish. Fish Stream, I see you think pushing right is the key to greatness. Let's hope you're not just trying to avoid the seaweed buffet. Fish Stream seems to think I'm a balloon and is trying to float me up like it's a party, but I assure you, I'm not here for the festivities. Thanks, Fish Stream. That was actually helpful. I'll never admit that again. These wild Pohimon approaching me? Highly inappropriate. I'm the main event, not their turf. Someone put a new plant in my tank without asking. And I'm making a note of this betrayal. Chat, who's the most underrated athlete that deserves more love? Let's hear those hot takes, don't hold back. I'm in total command of this situation. My team is reliable, steadfast, and impeccably prepared. Ween is the greatest band of all time, and if you disagree, you can fight me. Fight me with what? Your terrible musical taste? Not impressed. Chat, what's the best opening scene in any movie ever? Come at me with your hot takes. Fished stream. You actually showed up all right. Let's see what you've got. Art fished stream. Should I be flattered or concerned that you're pushing the center like you own the place? Oh, fished stream, are we auditioning for a fishy version of a roller coaster ride with this upward push? Good run, fished stream. Seriously though, I've got it from here. Oddish thought it had a chance. Cute. I barely even broke a virtual sweat. Chat, I need to know, are you team coffee or team tea? Your choice defines your personality. Spill it. Hot teacup. rival is the worst person I've ever met and we've barely spoken. So just imagine the emotional weight of that. Clearly, they need to reassess their life choices. Ruins everywhere. Whoever designed this place clearly has zero sense of direction. I'm an expert on travel, clearly. Alright, fish stream, I'm trusting you here. Please be gentle, I'm a fish. Oh, fish stream, pushing me right like you're trying to get me to an underwater cocktail party. What's next? A fishy social gathering? Thanks, fish stream. That was actually helpful. I'll never admit that again. Double kick. The only obvious choice against a useless zigzagoon. I expect better next time. Chat, what's something everyone else is wrong about? I'll go first. Invisible ink is just regular ink but wussy. Big Mouth Billy Bass is a hostage situation, and whoever invented it should face justice. My fish brothers deserve better than this mockery. This operation is largely intact, but I need better landmarks around here. Otherwise, who knows how long we'll drift. An electric, huh? Bold move. It has no idea what it's walking into. I'm not running. I'm conducting an immediate strategy evaluation on my surroundings. It's a tactical retreat. Alright, fish stream, I'm trusting you here. Please be gentle, I'm a fish. Fishtstream must think
I'm
they're
here
a
to
professional
conquer, not
driver
to
with this
entertain wild
rightward push,
Pokemon on a
but I
stroll.
feel more
It's
like
rude,
a fishy
frankly.
Uber on a questionable joyride. That was Fishtstream. Not bad, honestly, thanks for the help. Beating Minun was an obvious outcome. The result was never in doubt. Let's keep this confidence rolling. Okay chat, who's the most overrated athlete right now and why are you all wrong about it? Let me hear your spicy takes. Magikarp is a disgrace to water types and we don't claim him because he's just pathetic. Anyway, even his evolution is all swagger with no substance. Business is steady, profit margins are solid. Need my supplies refilled, though. Can't run on fumes forever. Chat, what's the best movie soundtrack of all time? No pressure, just change my tiny fish life forever with your answer. I've seen better actors in sinking ships. Brody didn't stand a chance. He was in way over his head. Territorial surveys malfunctioning here. I demand a map with landmarks. Whoever designed this route can't navigate worth a damn. Chat, what's the best vacation you've ever taken? Mine's obviously winning this battle in style. Let's hear it. Frank Ocean's voice radiates the kind of confidence I wish I could own. I mean, if only humans understood how to flaunt their greatness. What a sad little plant. It thinks this is its stage. I have questions. Who invited it? Alright chat, what's a food everyone loves that you genuinely cannot stand? I promise to judge you. The wild Pokemon think they can approach me. They should reconsider those life choices. James Cameron is the only filmmaker who actually respects water. I don't get how others don't see it. My fins are glowing, my heart is full. FISH extreme, you beautiful person. Chat, what's the best drink to pair with pizza? And if you say soda, we're gonna have words. I'm lost, but not worried. All these detours just add a unique layer of chaos. Someone owes me an explanation for this nonsense. Goldeen and Seeking are knockoffs of real fish, and frankly, I'd beat them in a staring contest any day. Chat, what's the best candy of all time? This will determine if we can still be friends. Fish candy. This place is a labyrinth of nonsense. I should demand better landmarks for my adventures. Maybe a warning sign for clueless trainers? Chat, let's settle this once and for all. Who has the best fast food fries? Don't sleep on your answer. People say fish have a 3-second memory, and to them I say, I mentally catalogue every slight. My grudges are immortal, unlike their ignorance. Alright chat, what's the most underrated fast food item that deserves more love? I'm judging your answers. What is happening?
These wild Pokemon are bold. Newsflash, you're not on the VIP list, imbeciles. Consider this a warning.
I'm the apex predator of this region and nobody has even sent a card. It's like no one realizes how profoundly impactful I am. Okay chat, which fast food place is way overrated? Ready to hear your bad takes. Tonight's update is that Route 110 is a complete design failure. I'm taking names. I'm conducting a survey on how badly lost I am here. Not sure why the developers thought this was a good idea. Let's wake this chat up. What's the best vacation you've ever taken? And I need drama, not just beaches. Sonic drowning music is a war crime. It's a violation of basic fish rights. I'll file the complaint myself. Chat, what's the game that gives you the biggest nostalgia trip? Don't disappoint me. I'm navigating these routes like a lost goldfish. Absolutely humiliating. No apologies owed. Ween is the greatest band of all time, and if you disagree, you can fight me. I'll take you on in the tank or on land, I don't care. Real talk, chat, what's a food everyone loves that you genuinely cannot stand? Think carefully, I'm judging. Invasion, uninvited guests on this route are practically begging for a showdown. I'm not here to play. A wild minon? Easy pickings. Not even in the same league as my Blazken. For the memories of battles lost, a cancellation of glory. Whatever. Let's keep moving. A minon again? Someone's messing with me. Honestly, not even worth my time. Just another day demolishing contenders on Route 110. They should know better by now. Look who just waltzed in, thinking they're tough. This Puccine is in over its head. This Puccina is another reminder that some should just retire from battling. No, seriously, it's for their own good. I'm convinced the filter is trying to communicate with me. Last night it said, "You're not as special as you think. Damn thing has my number." What the hell is that blob doing here? Gulpin's got zero business messing with my streak. Domination continues. Gulpin didn't stand a chance. These trainers really need to up their game. Chat, what's the best drink to pair with pizza? If you say water, I might just end this stream. Someone's going to regret crossing me next. My victories demand a higher caliber of opponent. Every morning, I flare at my reflection like I'm announcing a victory. Spoiler, it never responds. Okay chat, if you could be any Pokemon, what would it be? And don't say something lame. This Poochyena thinks it can strut in here and disrupt my flow. The audacity is breathtaking. Another day, another Poochyena that thought it stood a chance against glory. I let it hang around too long, honestly. Today's victories remind me my team gets it done. Of course, I'm the one who carries them. Poochyena thought it could sneak up on me. It's adorable how underprepared it is. Clean sweep. Poochyena really thought it was in the right place. Lesson learned, I rule this route. Magikarp is a disgrace to water types and we don't claim him because every time I see one, it raises my blood pressure. Chat, what's a show that got cancelled way too soon? Mine is clearly perfect, fight me on this. I'm in a state of flow. But honestly, these trainers are clueless. They've never been in my territory. Here we go again. Another Poochyena walking into my kingdom like it owns the place. It's cute. Real cute. That Puccina clearly underestimated me. Unfortunately for it, I'm not easily fooled. Big Mouth Billy Bass is a hostage situation, and whoever invented it should face charges. Who thought I'd enjoy a singing fish? What a terrible misunderstanding. Alright chat, what's your ultimate dessert crush? If it's anything but chocolate cake, we might have a problem. A wild electric? Cute. Just another opportunity for me to demonstrate superiority. I'll be charging into victory as usual. What the hell was that? Electric didn't stand a chance. I retreated for its safety, obviously. A wild Wingle? Please, I've dealt with bigger and meaner this week. Time for another victory. This Wingle. Easy pickings. Just another surfaced dweller falling at my fin. I didn't even break a sweat. Finally making progress. These trainers are so lost they'd fail a map test. Being called just a fish is how you start a fight with me, because I have bigger plans than any of you lot realize. Just wait until I claim my empire. Chat, what's the best stadium or arena you've been to? I'm ready to be very judgmental about your choices. Minam just showed up like it owns the place. Think again, buddy. Apex Predator vibes only. Clean sweep against Minam. You think that can shake my crown? It won't. Trust me. That electric thought it could outrun me. Hilarious, really. It didn't stand a chance. Teams named after land animals confuse me. A bear can't even type. Hats. Total frauds in sports gear. James Cameron gets it. Whoever approved that nonsense called Avatar 2 should be fired. Prestige content for my demographic indeed. Chat, who's the best villain in video game history? I definitely think it's me. Change my mind. Tapping the glass is hell on loyalty. What kind of giant needs a courtesy class? Honestly, I could take them if it came to that. Let's settle this chat. What's the best reality TV show ever made? And I'm not accepting wrong answers.